Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and everybody else in between this great big beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? Yeah. Holy crap. Gee whiz. All right. Oh no. I agree with all that shit there. Yeah. So anyway. Pam Bondi's testifying in front of Congress today. And, yeah, so earlier, there's some heated exchanges going on. She's such, I just can't stand her. That's all there is to it. I just can't stand her. Because, God, it's just so ridiculous, Anyway, so that's going on there. And what else? What? So the guy that they picked up with this Guthrie, they questioned him and released him. So apparently he wasn't it, unless they need more information to pick him back up again. But that's a big story. It's crazy. I mean, how many kidnappings are there? I'm just wondering. It's Guthrie because it's a celebrity's mother that got picked up. I don't see that. It's just so weird that the focus is on a celebrity, and if a regular person, well, I guess you wouldn't. I guess you wouldn't kidnap a regular person, because they ain't got a lot of money. Not nowadays. So here comes trouble. Do you want to come up here? Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah, see, she's going to ignore me now. Oh, God. So, anyway, I'm looking for something, and I can't find it. Okay. Taxpayers are spending $170 billion on deportation and border security. Where is it going? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, jeez. This is, how often does this happen? A shooting in Canada. At least 9 killed, dozens injured in one of Canada's deadliest ever mass shootings. Come on, baby. Get up here. That's it. Get up here. Go on. You can do it. Get up here. Get up there. Oh, my. So that's taking forever. I ain't doing this, Get up there. Please, this cat's driving me crazy. Can you see what she's doing? No. No, what? Up and down and up and down, up and down. FBI alarm grows about violent online ring targeting children. exclusive documents show. CNN analyzed senators' stock trades. Here's what we found. Look at this. They all want money. They all want money. So anyway, that's on CNN. Trump's push to audit voter rolls is already snaring U.S. citizens. What am I doing? I'm trying to do this. It won't let me do it. Gosh darn it. What else? What else? Let's go over here. On Threads. And this is the headquarters newsroom. Representative Raskin says you are running a massive Epstein cover-up right out of the DOJ. You redacted the names of abusers and co-conspirators to spare them embarrassment and disgrace. Even worse, you shockingly failed to redact many of the victims' names. This is true. This is true. Fact Post News. Vance whines about U.S. Olympics athletes speaking out against the Trump administration. When you're representing the country, you're representing Democrats and Republicans. You're there to play a sport. You're not there to pop off about politics. And then Joni Ruline says, what an ass. And this is trending, Pam Bondi. Great lady, you got to follow her. Biscuits and Gravy, 777. Disgraced AG Pam Bondi couldn't look at the Epstein survivors in the face because she's a effing coward. It's not a kid's show, so you got crumb munchers running around. Time to put them for a nap. If they're old enough to be in school and they're not in school and it's nice outside, kick their ass outside. Give them an Xbox, PlayStation, iPhone, iPad. If they're homeschooled, it's break time. So, bleh. Better yet, put them in other school. Well, no. If they're homeschooled, they're homeschooled. You got to keep an eye on them, right? So it's break time. Okay, what else? Here we go. Barbara Sobel. Threads. I'm not going to say their handles anymore. It's just too difficult, you know? Because she has Barbara J. Sobel, Sobel. What does this have to do with her job or Epstein? Bondi crashes out over Epstein. The Dow is over $50,000. $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader, as I hear, Raskin. The Dow is over 50,000 right now. The S&P almost 7,000. The Nasdaq smashing records. That's what we should be talking about. What? No. You're there. Oh my God. This is if you noticed, I do, because I pay in pounds, English pounds, pound sterling, all right, UK money. The United States is way behind. I'm telling you. When I send $100 over there, it's going to cost me $130. God's truth. $300 would be like $390. It's crazy. Let's do this real quick. Okay? Dollars to pounds, right? Dollars to pounds. Okay, it's 0.73 pounds sterling, right? So let's see, if I do $10, where are we at? Okay, so, okay, the dollar has recovered. No, it hasn't recovered. If I spend $100, send $100, it's only 73.26 pounds sterling. So that's how much difference is that? Let's do 100 from 73. What is that? $27 more. If I wanted to send them $100, how much would I have to send them? Nope. 150. At 149. Nope. 139. Real close. 100. About one. Let's see. 138. Nope. 137. $137 just so they would get $100. I was right. There's, crazy dude, man. So, if I wanted to send them $300, I'd have to send them $409 for them to get $300 or 300 pounds. So if you see something in the UK that's 300 pounds, kind of spend like $409 for it. That's how far the United States is behind in the dollar. Because there's just put somebody up, Sammy put up, that's Sammy Sage, S-A-G-E, put up, this is how they tell you the dollar is not going to be world's reserve currency anymore. Yep, no kidding. Margot says, you don't tell me anything. Pam Bondi is flailing. Oh my God. Ha 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 ha. Somebody else is laughing. Here we go. Patricia. Okay. Radical leftist scum senior. This guy's good. You got to follow him. Follow all these people. All right. Watching these MAGA get into a brawl with each other in the parking lot of a McDonald's after one of the men made a nasty comment to one of the other men's wives. Before you knew it, the other people in the group all started fighting each other. Apparently, most of them were drunk. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, my, they're beating the shit out of each other. Oh, well. Today's not going good, folks. I'm just like, all my news services decided they're going to go subscription on me. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's not, yeah, right. We get all our news anyway from socials, right? Oh, AP. Okay, Associated Press. Live updates. No, I'm not going to. Oh, it's asking for donations. So you get a free one, you got to donate. Okay, I'll donate. Well, yeah, but I'm not going to. What's now? Later. I'll subscribe later. Okay, as ICE expands, an AP review of crimes committed by agents shows how their powers can be abused. It says 1 minute read. Investigators said what? So we're on AP News, folks. I really love the BBC, but I got to check out the subscription before I invest any more money in this stuff. I got subscriptions to so much shit. I just like, why? But anyway. Investigators said one immigration enforcement official got away with, what the hell is that? What is this? Why is it? Okay, it's got ads. It's free. It's got ads. They keep popping up. Physically assaulting his girlfriend for years. Another admitted he repeatedly sexually abused a woman in his custody. What? A third is charged with taking bribes to remove detention orders on people targeted for deportation. At least 24 U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement employees and contractors have been charged with crimes since 2020, and their documented wrongdoing includes patterns of physical and sexual abuse, corruption, and other abuses of authority. A review by the Associated Press found. While most of the cases happened before Congress voted last year to give ICE $75 billion to hire more agents and detain more people, experts say these kinds of crimes could accelerate given the sheer volume of new employees and their empowerment to use aggressive tactics to arrest and deport people. So if you want to read that, that's on AP News. As ICE expands, AP review of crimes committed by agents shows how their powers can be abused. Man, crazy stuff. New revelations from Epstein files take a toll across Europe. All right, we're getting there. Geneva. The fallout from Jeffrey Epstein's saga is ripping through Europe. Politicians, diplomats, officials, and royals have seen reputations tarnished, investigations launched, and jobs lost after a trove of more than 3 million pages of Epstein-related documents released by the U.S. Justice Department revealed their ties to the American financier and convicted sex offender who died behind bars in 2019. That was one thing I noticed about these the hearings the Republicans keep bringing up. Well, when it was under Joe Biden and all that, we hadn't heard a peep for 4 years. You know what they're neglecting to say? They're neglecting to say that all that stuff was under lock and key. It wasn't allowed to be talked about. The FBI and Justice Department had it locked up. I mean, it was like, because it was under investigation. All that stuff was under investigation. That's why it was never brought out. So, who knows what would have happened if a Democrat or if Kamala would have won with the Epstein stuff. You know, there might have been some arrests and everything else. Definitely would have had to get rid of Merrick Garland. That guy did more to help the Republicans than anybody after they didn't let him become before. That was so dull. I mean, there was a couple mistakes that, I hate to say it, Biden was a great guy, but he made some errors. So, Hunter Hess. Oh no, this is Japan News headquarters. Hunter Hess, President Trump just called me a real loser for expressing mixed feelings about representing the United States. This is disgraceful. No one should be attacked for speaking the truth about our country. Raise your hand if you agree with me. Yep, that's true. I raised my hand. Here we go. Healer_killer05. And the reason I'm not naming his name is because, wow, he's like from, wow, far away, I guess. This is so cute. He wouldn't have done that if he didn't love her. She's a very lucky girl to have such an awesome dad. Oh, he dressed up as a damn elf at school. There's a lot of shit going on over there. Get out of there. Hey, what'd I say? Where are you at? Get out of there. Carolyn Levitt defended Trump's threat to block the Gordie Howe Bridge, citing U.S. ownership and more use of American materials, despite Canada funding and previously support for the project. Somebody said something very, very bad about her. I wouldn't do that. Anyway. Kid Pixbo 726 KIDPXIBTO 726. Some of these people just don't use their real name. I mean, so. Breaking: Democrats believe the Epstein file was doctored by the DOJ and Trump and want a forensic analysis. Raise your hand if you believe Trump doctored it. Oh my gosh, yes. Things get heated at the DOJ hearing. Bondi, you don't tell me anything, you washed up loser lawyer. You're not even a lawyer, Raskin. Yeah, well, I did tell you because we saw what you did in the Senate. Yeah, so they're fighting back and forth. So this is on Threads, see? Trending Pam Bondi, here we go. Oh my God. Here's why with Kevin Ortega Rojas. Have you apologized to President Trump? You should all be apologizing. Pam Bondi refused to answer questions from Democrats and instead demanded they apologize to Trump for impeaching him. Oh my gosh, give me a break. That's right, exactly. Remember, all this failed Epstein prosecution and his sweetheart deal went down on her. Watch as Florida AG. That's right. It went down on her watch when she was the Florida Attorney General. And he got a sweetheart deal with his sexual shit. She only got an audience for one, Her Royal Highness Diaper Dawn, the pedophile. There's Kat Abianak. I just realized if I were a fake ankle monitor to the gym, people would stop talking to me. Oh, man. Trish Reagan Cup. Raise a hand if you will never believe a job numbers report or any kind of report this regime ever releases. I'll raise my hand. It's my birthday today. I'm 62. My head says I'm 25. My body says, what the hell? Exactly. That's from Wendy Kitchen. Let's go. Okay, let's go to Blue Sky. Blue Sky. I know, I'm falling down. Top EU diplomat drafts a list of concessions Russia needs to make to secure a real peace in Ukraine. The European Union's top diplomat is drafting a list of concessions she believes Russia must make for a long-term peace to be achieved in Ukraine. T-Pain, Trumpism means women are free to be abused if the stock market is doing well. Yeah. Mimi, 828, kind of standard criteria all the time. They are just doing it in the open now. Women aren't seeing anything new. It's just being seen by men now. Even the kindest and supportive men don't fully understand what women were telling them. At work, we know if we don't take abuse, it can impact our job. She goes on. Only reason Pam got the AG nom is because she's a cute blonde who promised to be his female blow-up Roy Cohn toy. Ooh, all right. All right, here we go. S.E. Smith. S.E. Smith. When we talk about defunding the police, this is what we mean. Choosing cops over basic infrastructure improvements in a city that's on the front lines of climate change is a very bad decision. Flooding mitigation efforts in Houston waver as police budgets increase. Some Houston residents are outraged by decisions that appear to underfund infrastructure and other services in the flooding-prone city. I don't want to go there, but never mind. Watch, it'll take me there anyway. Don't do that. Don't do that. Comma, Midley. What did I say? People using their real names? She replied to M. Midley. I don't know. Sometime in my 30s, I realized I was effing taught myself calculus sufficiently to receive college credit for nothing but a textbook and my classmates for help. But I was convinced failing a math class meant you were a failure, so I never enrolled in higher math, and that's how I chose a major. Reposted by Fane Greenwood. Fact post. Reposted by Zensoul, Zensoul, and this is fact post. Representative Raskin, to promote justice for the people, you've got to listen to the victims. The women seated behind you today are just some of the hundreds of survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's global sex trafficking ring, who are demanding accountability. You still haven't met with these survivors. She never met with them. Kyle Griffith, reposted by Alex Vander. Representative Pramila J. Jagopal called on Epstein survivors in the hearing room to stand up and raise their hands to show who hasn't had the opportunity to meet with the DOJ. Every one of them raised their hand. Oh, boy. Here she is. Well, it's going back again. Norway's prime minister explained how his country has no national debt. Corporations pay the highest tax in the world. Oil profits are taxed 78%, the opposite of what America does. Think about that. Oh, listen to it. Oh, my God. Jim Jordan. Aaron Rupert posts this. Jim Jordan, he had the gall to say this, and I'm almost done. Jim Jordan says, you have a right to protest in the street, but that doesn't give you a right to go into the Congress and disrupt Congress. How bullshit. Patsy Stone, the Temple, said, did he tell the Orange Abomination? Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Crazy stuff. Oh man, I had a good time. I'm just going something. I'm trying to find something that's going to be okay. Moon Mama says, I can't with these people. The stock market. So as long as the Dow goes up, pedophilia, rape, murder, and sex trafficking are okay. What the actual F? Then that fixes my day. Hey, man, I hope you had fun. I did. I just had a good time. So I'm going to say goodbye to these people. I'll say goodbye to you, okay? And I'll see you Monday. Hopefully, we'll have everything set up better than I did today. Been running my ass off. I don't know. So anyway, That's what I got. And say goodbye to these people. You guys, thank you, United States, Canada, Ukraine, and United Kingdom. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. And I'll say goodbye to you. Where am I at? Oh, where am I at? Where am I at? Oh, here we go. Have a good time. Don't get that Rona, man. That's all I can say. Don't get that Rona.